Cek. Ya, halo guys, balik lagi di Deka Gaming. Oke, kita lanjut The Witcher ya, Ci ya. Apakah ini kemarin, guys? Oh, kita tempur, guys. Oh, ini dia nih. Mana-mana? Oke, easy sih guys, tak terlalu sulit.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Lihat badannya cuy.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Weh, apa itu tadi? But the zero to him.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Lah, kok berubah sih guys?
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very seriously. Spying on him, having him followed, was a bloody nightmare.
Still, he was lots more trusted when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
So where will Ivan Junior?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk in private.
Private.
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Version.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Casino?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Oh, do Event Arena.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Where?
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Time I want.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what
Welcome
you will.
guys yang baru
Just be
gabung, yang lagi
cautious.
nonton jangan lupa guys tinggalin
Horson's
dulu
expecting
jempolnya
payback,
guys.
no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher.
Let's go, Witcher.
And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
No. What?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who
Tuh,
ply
gak enak
him
nih,
with
guys.
sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Where's your table?
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Oke. Aduh, balik lagi ke sini, cuy. Wah, ada ruang rahasia, cuy, ternyata, cuy. Gile. Nah, kan ada ruang rahasia, kan?
Be so kind as to follow me.
Tuh, kakinya. Apa dia? Widih, pensil. Kok langsung loncat kita, guys? Gak apa-apa lah, guys ya. Ntar dulu kita langsung lari aja. Kan mau ambil ini, guys. Biar penuh, biar kita jalannya nggak terlalu berat, guys. Biar nggak terlalu berat, biar jalannya nggak terlalu kencang, guys. Tuh, kencang banget ini jalannya, guys. Oke, banyak kali kita dapat. Ini ada masih.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Coba kita sembur pakai api, bisa nggak nih? Nggak, dikit doang, guys. Gak ada celeng, guys. Nah, dapat dagingnya nih guys. Aduh, mau
Stop
ngambil
that.
itu malah.
Now.
Waduh.
Bad. Bad makes Ziggy look tough.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bad hurt. Bad less thinky. Bad less thinky. Bad sadless.
Did you bring me here?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God. Then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Hampir aja kita tertidur guys. Can I help you?
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Let's get the hole.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Wet mushroom.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold.
Apa?
The spores are highly toxic.
Jamur,
One
guys.
whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But. Troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Like to track down the thief.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Gotta look around the sewer.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me
Okay.
for, literally.
Antidote.
You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Oke. Paket.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Tuh, kita ambil dulu nih, guys. Oke. Bentar ya, guys ya.
Hey Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But
Skip.
I mean,
Udah nih.
you
one more time.
see
Belum.
Thanks for your help. So long.
Belum.
long.
Oke, kita cari dulu guys sesuatu guys di sini guys. Tadi di sini udah guys. Terus. Oke, kita lanjut ya. Investigate the sheet of the break-in. Kemana kah kita guys? Oke. Kita investigate dulu guys ya. Ini ada sesuatu.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Aduh, kita kemana guys? Tolong, kekunci guys. Berarti sepertinya kita kesini nih guys.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Getting harder to breathe.
Oh, ada itu. Oh, ini guys. Apa namanya? Beracun guys.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Beracun guys ternyata guys. Oh, kayaknya kita kemana ya? Kayaknya sini sih buntu sih. Beracun guys, pakai apa ya guys ya? Tuh, beracun kan?
Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Beracun guys, suwe. Beracun cuy, gimana cuy?
Fine grating. Couldn't push much through
Damn it,
that.
can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can. Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Oh, kita minum drink the pops antidote. Oke. Tadi kita dikasih sih. Mana ya? Kan. Oh, ini kah? Ini kah? Caranya minum gimana guys? Gak bisa guys. Gak bisa. Oke, yang hijau. Yang hijau kayaknya ini. Konsum. Oh, ini dia nih. Oke, sip, udah kita minum. Ini baru nih. Mantap. Udah kita eksamin semua. Weh,
Of course.
Lah lah lah. Oke guys, kita ini nggak ada yang di
Bits of
udah
pipe
tadi
clear
nih,
over
udah
here.
nggak usah
Must have been one powerful blast.
Oke, sepertinya kita ke sana guys. Ini bisa diambil kah? Ih, ambil kabretos. Nah, kita oke, banyak kita dapat. Oke, enggak ada guys, kita bisa ambil.
Definitely came through here.
Oke, bisa collect. Ini tidak menemukan apa-apa ya cuy ya. Lari lagi. Penuh guys, ternyata guys, inventory kita guys.
Another trinket.
Waduh, apa ini guys?
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Ah, itu bisa diambil. Ah, sip. Man. Guys ya, kita coba keliling dulu guys sini guys. Intinya nggak ada sini. Mana? Gak bisa dieksamin. Oh, ini dia.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too.
Yo.
Keep it down any more than the other guy.
Wait.
Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, Dranners will never stop congregating.
Loh. Amam tuh. Buset, palanya copot guys. Ada apa-apa lagi cuy? Habis sih. Mana ini guys? Mana guys? Jauhan guys. Ini kah? Bentar guys ya. Coba kesini dulu guys. Aduh, kok ini ya? Aduh, nggak kelihatan lagi cuy. Nggak kelihatan cuy. Oh, ini buntu guys.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Wah, kayaknya kita pernah kesini deh cuy. Kita masuk lagi deh. Gak tahu nih kita kemana ya guys ya. Introduce the shit of the brig in your retractions. Tahu nih kita. Oh, ini dia nih.
Bottom of the container. Silver cylinder most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and
ini ada musuh guys. Oh, di atas. Bentar guys ya. Kita coba cek dulu yang di sini.
Yet another shiny bauble.
Oke, wih, dapat. Sebentar kita minum dulu sekali lagi, satu lagi ya guys. Mana tadi, di mana ya? Ini dia nih. Oke, biar kita agak lama ya guys ya bertahan ya guys. Di sini nggak ada, di sini juga kayaknya udah kosong. Kita coba cek lagi ya guys ya. Ini tadi udah kita eksamin. Tapi arahnya tuh ke sono loh guys ya. Berarti di dekat sini ada yang kelewat kali ya. Kali mungkin ya guys ya. Atau kita salah jalan guys. Masa sih salah jalan guys? Ini udah
Fine
tadi.
grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Apa ya di sini ya? Ini apa guys ya? Udah
Bits
guys.
of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Udah semua. Ini guys. Kok dia baliknya di
Pipe's
sini?
great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper.
Oh di
Mortar on
atas
the
cuy,
bars,
ternyata cuy.
So it was in place at the time of
Ah,
the
itu dia nih.
explosion.
Ini
Blast
nih.
tore it from the wall.
Mana tadi? Ini nih. Nah ini dia.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Ya,
Iya, down
save
here.
nih baru
Time
nih.
to see Dijkstra.
Terus kita kemana? Tuh, mana nih guys? Ini bisa kah? Look lagi. Kita kemana nih guys? Oh, kayaknya di atas deh guys. Kayak di atas, oke lah. Kita ke atas guys. Ini kita ke atas tadi cuy. Kayaknya ya guys ya. Coba deh guys. Kita coba lagi. Mungkin dia di atas. Welcome ya guys ya, yang baru hadir ya guys ya. Jangan lupa guys ya, dibantu kasih jempol dulu guys. Tuh kalau sampai salah sih bahaya sih guys, kita udah kehabisan sih sini. Bakalan meninggal ini. Kira-kira di sini bisa manggil udah nggak ya guys ya? Oke, kita lanjutkan ke atas. Kayaknya sih di atas ya cuy. Kayaknya ya guys ya. Kita cari. Ada apa-apa tuh guys? Oke, kita gaskan dulu ke atas. Di sini ada ruangan apa nih? Oh, tidak ada ruangan apa-apa guys. Oh, tidak ada apa-apa guys. Ini tidak ada apa-apa guys. Bisakah masuk? Oh, nggak ada. Yowis, kita ke atas guys. Waduh lah, kok jebol guys. Untung aja. Untung aja kita bisa loncat sih. Oke, kita kemana nih guys ya? Kita ikuti ini guys ya. Coba ikuti jalannya. Kita tahu kita menemukan jalan keluar di sini. Tapi kok nggak ada jalan buat keluar guys? Bener yang mana nih guys? Oh bisa itu. Ini jalan keluarnya. Terus guys ya. Kita ngelut dulu guys. Ada banyak kali yang bisa kita loot di sini ya cuy. Oke cuy, aman, terkendali. Ini udah kita ambil belum sih? Oh ini ternyata ora odo guys. Yowis, let's go. Kita akan melanjutkan perjalanan. Oke, kita ke Jigsaw lagi, guys. Duh, kok lock? Oh, kita balik ternyata, guys. Kita balik, guys. Salah, kita nggak kesini, cuy. Bener tadi kita kebalik tadi, aduh. Duh, mati nggak ini ya? Nggak kali lah. Waduh, tapi sakit. Masih ada tuh, guys. Semoga cukup ya, guys ya. Tuh. Harusnya balik ke Jigsaw, nggak baca sih, guys. Nggak baca questnya tadi, cuy. Welcome cuy yang baru gabung ya, cuy ya. Yang lagi nonton, cuy, jangan lupa cuy dibantu dulu, kasih jempol, cuy. Oke, semoga cukup ya minumannya, guys. Aduh, karena sisa satu doang, guys. Takutnya kita kehabisan. Kita perlu ke dalam lagi. Terus kita pakai apa gitu, guys ya? Cukuplah. Ayo cukup. Dikit lagi. Nah, sip. Cukuplah. Mantap. Berarti kayaknya kita ke dalam, guys. Ini ke dalam, ke atas, guys, lewat sini, guys. Oke, salah tadi ngapain ke sono ya, guys ya. Ampun dah. Apa tadi itu? Oh, gitu. Guys, kita balik lagi. Salah jalan kita, cuy. Ini enakan begini, cuy, daripada harus ini. Kita ke sana udah belum ya? Oh, nggak ada buntu, guys, ternyata, guys. Oke, kita ke Jigsaw. Mana Jigsaw? Buset, airnya jernih banget ini, guys. Kita ambil, guys. Ambil. Udah banyak, guys, lumayan, guys. Buat persiapan, guys. Atau bisa kita manfaatkan ini ya, guys ya. Banyak. Kok jadi malas kalau banyak gini ngambilnya, guys. Ya, bisa. Oke, sip. Ini kita harus ke sono nih. Gajah. Ada merah-merah, guys. Waduh, jernih banget lagi airnya, jadi pengen berenang, sih. Gak ada yang mandi ya. Kayaknya perempuan banyak yang mandi di sini, guys. Kok jadi kosong, guys? Mana, guys, para perempuannya, guys? Apa nih? Kasian banget, itu. Examine. Apa sih, gak jelas, guys. Oke. Ambilin aja, guys. Ini apa? Bukan. Mana sih dia? Oh, ini dia nih, Jigsaw. Elah.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
I'm done investigating.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
One piece of the thumb. Dam dulu, guys. Mau sih, guys.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor I'm that good observant.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit. while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb was inside the pipe.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Let's see.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Oke, kita apa lagi nih guys? Look for jadi user which is Oke, kita harus mencari sesuatu lagi guys. Loh, kok ini kok sini guys? Kayak mana ini? Kita harus ngapain guys? Di sini kita harus mencari sesuatu.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Oke, nothing here. Terus kita ke sini lagi. Apakah di sini?
Something floating on the surface.
Okay.
Oil looks like.
Ada sesuatu guys. Terus kita kayak mana ini? Malah ini. Nih.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Oke. Kita nemu sesuatu cuy.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Kayak kembar ya guys ya. Let's see what's on the bottom.
Let's see what's on the bottom.
Welcome cuy, baru gabung cuy. Dibantu
Grate's
kasih
been
jempol
removed
lu
from
cuy.
the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Oh, Hankles was dead.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I've not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No, he merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Where do we start?
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Okay. The Margrave Henkel House. Dekat sih, nggak jauh. Mana sih? Kayaknya kita perlu. Nggak bisa. Kita mau manggil si kuda nggak bisa di sini guys. Kayak di sini bisa deh. Nggak bisa juga guys di sini. Ah, ini baru bisa nih. Mana kuda kita, guys? Dah. Oh, itu dia tuh. Tiba-tiba datang, tiba-tiba menghilang deh, guys. Oke.
Run, Roach.
Let's go. Kita ke sini. Terus
Move it.
Move on.
ini, guys. Tuh. Ini, guys. Sini.
Let's go.
Go.
My strength's gone.
Ini kah? Siapa sih?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Oke, kita kayaknya ke sini. Oh, kita jebol dulu, guys. Pakai ini kah? Apaan? Jebol kan? Lalu guys, kita coba ambil dulu, guys. Ini nggak ada apa-apa. Sono ada sesuatu, tapi kita nggak bisa ke sono. Kampretos nggak bisa.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. Silver cylinder.
Kita mengelut.
Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Kita nyalakan dulu lilinnya, guys. Sekarang bentar lagi malam. Malam pagi nih, guys. Ini ada jejaknya, guys.
Footprints.
Jejak ternyata di sini. Di sini juga ada loot-lootan, guys. Kita ambil. Penting nggak bisa diambil, guys. Nggak bisa lagi. Wow. Bentar, kita ambil dulu yang sini ya, guys ya. Sini juga ada. Nggak ada, udah habis. Ada deh. Oke, ini baru udah habis. Oh, ini ada di kentang, kotak nih. Dia ada peti. Oke, kita ke atas nih kayaknya, guys. Jejaknya ke atas dia. Dia tidak akan bisa bersembunyi dari kita, guys. Kan?
A letter and a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it.
Okay.
But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or ceres.
Ini. Mintik. Kita nemuin apa, cuy?
1245 to 1254.
Minuman, guys. Buat abok.
Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Minuman tua nih, kayaknya enak nih. Oke, kita nyalakan dulu, guys. Di sini nggak ada apa-apa, guys ya. Kita nyalakan dulu, guys. Biar kelihatan ada cahayanya ya. Seperti apa ini?
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Ini,
Stain.
guys.
Wyvern oil.
Alah. Gak ada apa-apa, guys. Tidak catatan apa nih, cuy? Catatan udah tua banget catatannya, guys ya.
Seize the treasure. Yes,
Welcome guys yang baru gabung ya, yang lagi nonton jangan lupa guys tinggalin dulu like-nya, cuy.
Footsteps.
Step, not good. Jejak kaki kah? Tadi jejak kakinya udah bagus gitu. Ini kayak mana? Sama.
Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain.
Oke, udah aman. Oke, ini ada sesuatu di sini.
Sugar. and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil.
Downrange di mana ya?
Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
Bawah, kayaknya lantai bawah kah? Bentar guys, gas lagi guys, kita cari. Apanya di sini kah?
Dijkstra.
Oh, itu dia tuh.
Triss.
Udah nongol aja dia. Buset dah.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Kayak penyihir deh guys. Tiba-tiba datang, tiba-tiba menghilang guys ya.
The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
I was going to me.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Margrave. Told me everything.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
It's good at Triss, really.
Alright, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe.
Brits.
Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
I don't say anything.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Trish and I. The first.
Information's out of date.
Guys, welcome guys yang baru gabung ya. Lagi nonton, jangan lupa guys tinggalin dulu like-nya guys.
In the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell...
That's my secret, lovebirds. Really must be going. Good luck.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
What would you have said?
Put yourself in my shoes. What would you have said?
In your shoes, I wouldn't be worrying about what to say to Dijkstra. At all. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
Alright, see you then. And thanks.
Oke, Mitris. Oke, kita ke Tris. Oh, oke. Oh, sepertinya di sini ada musuh di belakang, guys. Coba ya. Oh, tapi nggak ada, nggak bisa lewat, guys. Ya, guys, kita naik kuda aja ya, guys ya. Oh, tuh dia di sono tuh. Kita tuh. Oh, nggak jalan dia. Udah. Ini kuda ya, bener-bener ya. Banyak nyamperin, guys. Mentang dia lagi makan, guys. Dia nggak mau nyamperin kita, guys. Udah lo kurang ajar ya kuda ya. Oh, lewat ini bisa, guys. Jadi di sini kita ada misi yang belum terselesaikan ya, guys. Apa itu bayar si kapten? Udah kayak bayar kapten udah kemarin kayak ding ya. Ngapain sih pada teriak-teriak, guys? Nggak jelas banget pada ya. Tabrak. Oh, nggak kena. Oke.
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. But he sold dumplings there.
Apa ini? Oh, midnight. Oke, kayaknya kita harus meditation kah? Gak bisa, guys. Salah kah? Jam berapa ya? Jam 11. Buset, ini orang ngapain ini? Buset, guys. Loh. Kok kudanya ikut, guys? Kayaknya salah deh, guys. Kita meditasi dulu, guys. Apakah kita naik? Nggak tahu nih kapan kita harus bisa ketemu Tris. Nah, ini dia nih. Oh, kan?
Glad you're here.
Kamu kan, guys?
Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you
Ngantuk,
suggest?
guys.
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Apa itu? Man is planning with the spot.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Line terus, guys. Alright.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in.
Welcome,
put a
guys, yang
sword
baru
to Menga's
gabung ya,
throat
guys
and
ya.
ask
Yang
what
lagi nonton jangan
Dandelion
lupa,
is.
guys, tinggalin
Might not
dulu
work.
like-nya,
Menga's
guys
scared,
ya.
but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics.
Terima
So we
kasih
gotta
Bang
trick him into
Reki
talking.
sudah di
Any
like.
ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Let's go.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter
Gila,
what.
kapan ya selesainya nih game ya, guys ya?
Can't promise that.
Kita udahi
I'm
aja,
still
guys ya.
asking you to. Alright?
Panjang banget, cuma seru banget ini, guys.
Alright.
Game terbaik ini tahun kemarin, guys. Makanya sayang banget kalau kita ngelewatin.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Terima kasih Bang Syamsul Arifin sudah di like. Welcome guys yang baru gabung juga ya. Yang lagi nonton jangan lupa guys tinggalin dulu like-nya guys.
Well, well. Triss
Well.
Give
Kayak
it up,
nonton
drowners, for
film gitu guys.
sorceresses.
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Mungkin di penjara. Wanna me.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Got something to my.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you—
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Your boss.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Menga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Oke, kita ikuti Witcher Hunter Leader. Mana tuh ya? Mari kita ikuti aja ya guys ya. Kita cabut pedang. Gak bisa guys. Tidak bisa mencabut pedang guys. Buset, tertabrak aja nih.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Gambar apa tuh guys? Inikah yang kita cari?
I believe I told you not to let anyone in. Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that. Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Marigold. Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Apa tidak? Minum dulu kita guys. Oke, biar fresh ya.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Your hunter.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef.
Roast beef. Anjir. Oh, udah kesel banget dia nih.
This little piggy had none.
Wah, diapain itu, guys?
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Change my mind. Let's go.
Think I just changed my mind. Let her go.
Didn't take much to get you to break.
Serangannya apa?
Guards! In here!
Loh. Lah, ambil. Lah kok nangis terus dia? Alah, ini doang mah.
Shut up and fight.
Oke, kita lawanin, guys. Banyak, guys. Wah. Masih banyak, guys. Dan Gila, wah, gua sembur juga mati dia. Weh. Wes. Buset, palanya langsung. Halo. Belum tris gitu ya. Kita loot dulu, guys. Amat tuh. Oke. Tris di mana, Tris, guys? Kita dapat banyak kan. Mantap kan. Siapa tahu kita dapat apa namanya itu? Pedang yang bagus. Kayaknya si rajanya tadi nih, kayaknya ini ketuanya nih, bagus nih pedangnya nih. Ambil dulu lah. Mantap, guys. Oke, sebentar, guys. Kita ambil dulu, guys, yang di sini, guys. Penuh lah, guys. Biarin lah. Tris. Aduh, belum kita loot yang punyanya si bosnya, guys.
I think that's all of them. That was close. What happened? I thought Menga took the bait.
No, he didn't.
Okay, guys.
Sensed right off it was all a front.
We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion.
Guys,
I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
Bisa, guys, disetar, guys. Oke. Sudah selesai, guys. Kita ambil di sini. Wah, nggak bisa diambil lagi senjatanya dia, guys. Padahal mah mantep guys. Oke lah. Karena sudah 1 jam ya, kita agak sudahi dulu gameplaynya hari ini. Oh sebentar, ini ada yang berkelip-kelip nih, dan besok bisa kita ambil lagi. Apa tuh berkelip-kelip tuh? Udah nggak ada deh. Oke udah aman. Oke guys, kita sudah dulu ya, kita lanjut lagi besok. Thank you semuanya yang sudah hadir, thank you banget yang sudah like ya. Kita lanjut lagi besok, bye bye guys.